Y'all can giggle all you want about this recording setup, but we legitimately just ranked #1 on Google in our area as of yesterday, which I cried when I found out that happened because I've been working tirelessly for like 4 months on that. Like hundreds of hours on my website, on our networking, on our blogging, getting reviews, all the things, right? So it's a whole big puzzle piece, and mind you, it wouldn't work without like the intern program and the free blowouts and the hourly booth rental model and all of the systems that we have in place, and then our website and our great clients, you know, so it's all machine. Okay, so what are we doing? We're gonna do a drop root with just a few highlights, but the whole purpose is just to make her, give her a little bit more depth. Okay, so my first step here is I'm gonna base everything, and I'm going to show you our standard basic root retouch application. And this is how you're going to apply, all basic root retouch color from now on, okay? And this, when you practice it, this is going to give you a great foundation for advancing in other color techniques, right? So 4 quadrants divided at the apex, straight down behind the ear. We're going to start in quadrants 2 and 3, horizontal sections, moving our way up, okay? When we get to sections 1 and 2, we're going to take vertical sections, pull them away from the face as we move forward. That is going to help them preserve their dignity and keep our presentation looking clean, right? And professional. Okay, so loading our tint brush. Look at how little product is on there, right? And where it's concentrated at. If your tint brush is a mess, your application is going to be a mess, okay? I'm going to start by outlining the section with a little bit of a dip motion. So there's 3 basic motions that I want you to learn. So this is a tap, okay? This is a dip. You have a little bit of a spring on it, okay? And then there's a drag. Do you see that? So each are assigned to a different length of regrowth, obviously, right? This is gonna help us prevent overlapping. But when you load your brush, you can see how even that load is on the brush, right? All the way across, so that way we get an even color application. And we're not having any gaps or holidays in the color. I've said this before, I'll say it again, but the color line that I use, Alpha Parf, is very high performing, but it will not perform for lazy stylists. So if for some reason you're like, it didn't cover gray for me, well, that's because you didn't cover it. So go ahead and put your chin down.
What's a holiday?
Where the color decides to take a little vacation and not go to work.
Perfect, just like me.
Yeah, the color's like, screw you guys, I'm not doing this. So I'll turn her towards you. Sometimes I'll even have put my pinky here to hold the flyaways down and paint delicately those little hairs underneath. If I'm using lightener, if this was a global platinum root retouch application, most likely I would come back to those little flyaways and do them later, or like the softest hair from the soft part of the neck down, I would do that last. So that way we don't have over processing or breakage. Also, we'll use a little color comb, something like this. I actually don't prefer a rat tail comb, but this is okay. To groom the section before I apply the color, so that way I don't get any that way I don't get any rippling or bubbling at my parting sections, my parting lines here. In fact, I'm gonna do a little bit of a drag motion because this is a drop root, and I wanna drag this darkest portion down a little bit. So this whole application should only take me no more than 15 minutes. So, and that's if I'm taking my time. Okay, I'm gonna have you stand right here with your left hand. Yep. And you're gonna take your right hand and you're just gonna groom up just like that. Yep. You might wanna hold it. Position your body right there. You go. Perfect. But keep in mind, I'm not here to make great assistants. I'm here to make great stylists. So